Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashpika, the channel where we talk a lot about making money online as a career person, as an artist. Well, in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get the Zazzle Pro Bronze patch. Now, I think a few months back only I got the Zazzle Pro Bronze. I have already made a bunch of the videos. I'm going to leave all the videos in the card section above. Make sure to check it out if you're interested in knowing about my own journey with the Zazzle and how long it took me to become a Zazzle Pro Bronze and all that stuff. Well, today I'm going to share some more tips to help you become a Zazzle Pro Bronze or even a Pro Basic seller or even a higher one if you're looking forward to one. And also I'm going to share some I do personally on my own Zazzle store. But recently I started with something new strategy, so I'm going to be sharing in this video. So without further ado, let's dive in. Before go park and click the like button, guys. I totally appreciate that. If you want more such video, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever I'm gonna upload new videos, you're gonna get notified about it. Also, we have a lot of cool free resources to help you make more money. All the links are in description box below. You could very well grab the Zazzle beginner's kit if you're starting with the Zazzle and you don't know how to open up a shop, how to get started with that. I have this beginner kit in which we have your tutorials plus checklist that could help you to getting started with the Zazzle. It contains all the video tutorials that you need to get started with the Zazzle. The link is in description box below. You could also grab the Zazzle workbook planner if you need a planner to plan your Zazzle workbook, to plan your Zazzle shop, how to get the sales, product, designs, everything. It's based on my experience and knowledge so far. It's a PDF download which you can download it and you can fill it out and you can keep track of your Zazzle shop, and it also helped me to become Zazzle Pro seller. So make sure you do check it out, both these products. The links are in description box below. First thing first, I don't exactly remember the date and the month in which I become a Zazzle Pro Bronze seller. I've already made a video, so I'm going to leave the entire Zazzle playlist in the card section above. Make sure you do check it out if you want to know more about the story, because I'm not going to go that part. First, what exactly is a Zazzle Pro Bronze seller? You need to have $1,000 earned as a royalty, as an earning from the US Zazzle domain. Then only you are called as a Zazzle Pro Bronze. If you're making money from other Zazzle domains like they do have for the Canadian, for Australia, for the European countries, for the Japan, Brazil, they do have the different domains. If you're making money on that and if you're getting sales from that, they don't count towards Zazzle Pro batches. Only the Zazzle US domain counts. So that is about the Zazzle Pro Bronze seller batch. Now there are some tips. Now first thing first, I get a lot of the comments from you guys about the designs and the products. Now I want to tell you, Zazzle actually keep you updated with a lot of the new stuff. So that's my first tip, to keep yourself updated with the Zazzle news feature. It's so important, don't miss it out. You just need to go into your Zazzle shop and check out the news feature. They're gonna be updating you with the new design ideas, new products, or new updates they're having for their Zazzle designer software. Like, they're gonna keep you updated, so make sure you do check it out. Recently released or announced, whatever you call it, updated in their news feature about the creator guide for wedding invitations, and that's so amazing. Like, it's a PDF download, you can download it out. It has a lot of the stuff. So if you're actually targeting the wedding niche, not just for the wedding invitation, if you're looking for bridesmaid collection or anything related to the wedding, make sure you do check it out, that PDF, because it has the entire stuff that you need for 2023 for your products, the color trend, the design trends, what you need to focus on. So that's what the first tip is, to focus on the Zazzle news feature, because Zazzle news feature is such as juicy that it will gonna actually help you make more money, plus actually help you to upload the fresh new products on your store to get them more sales. So that is my first tip. The tip I have for you is to have a very simple design. Now, I do used to have a complicated design in the beginning when I started, but then I noticed from the other designers that, and also from the bestseller category and the collections that have been featured on the Zazzle, I came across, the more sales, you need to have a simple design rather than a complicated one, because customers are not designers, to be frank. They don't know how to design, how to go to the Zazzle designer tool and how to edit them, how to add the picture, the text and all that stuff. They don't know. They just want to simplify stuff. They want to replace your picture, your photo, your text, and they want to add their own stuff and simply purchase it. So make the process simple for your customer rather than making it complicated. When you are adding a lot of the stuffs, a lot of the cool graphics, they look good on the designs, but often they are totally unnecessary, not relevant to your ideal client avatar, and they make the design way more complicated and customer are not able to actually edit them, and that may become complicated. Because personally, from my own experience, one of the product that for me was really complicated was a yoga mat. I sold the yoga mat in one of my shop, and someone purchased that and they placed their own picture over there, and then they placed their picture and they ordered that product, and within a few hours the order got cancelled, and they actually messaged me to know what exactly why the order got cancelled, and I wasn't really knowing about the problem. Then they contacted the Zazzle help center and came out that the design wasn't appropriate for the yoga mat. If you guys don't know, for the yoga mat you do need a very high resolution file. The lower resolution file won't work on the yoga mat because it's very expanded. So if you're having placing a picture of that, you do need a high resolution, the bigger resolution file, and that customer didn't place a high resolution file, so it was getting pixelated, and due to that the order got cancelled. So it was really a hassle for the customer to actually go get the design in high resolution and to add that, and I totally get it. That customer was really frustrated with the yoga mat which I designed, and that was really a learning experience for me. From then onwards, I started to actually focusing more on the designs that are very simple, not that complicated. And even if I'm included the photos, pictures, and a lot of the stuff, I'm making it simple for the customer to add it. Like I'm actually making it as short resolution files, not actually covering the entire yoga mat, maybe a small pixel so that they can very well purchase it. So make sure you do keep this thing in account, especially for the products that are bigger in size, the cornhole sets, the yoga mats, and all the different products that need a very large size file size, especially the tapestries, curtains. They do need a high file size. So if your design are not that great, are way more complicated, you won't convert. And these are a high ticket product, guys. Okay, these are above $50. If a cornhole set is above $100, so you're gonna make more commission for every product sold. So make sure you make your design simple for your customer to add it and buy from you. What I have for you is to have a proper balance of the trending and the evergreen. Now I do talk about this tip in a lot of my videos, but some people don't really get it, because when often we are looking for getting the sales for the customers, for ideal client avatar, we do get confused, and I totally get it because I was getting confused a lot of the time. But then I came to realization that you need to have a proper balance, not going for trends all the time and not going for evergreen all the time, because sometimes depending on the particular year, particular session, or particular occasion, you do have a trends and you could make more money in those trends. I've seen that with the business store or business niche. I've seen that the sales get lowered when the people are purchasing from the Christmas, because the people are more looking for a Christmas designs or Christmas gifts at that time rather than the business one. Yes, businesses do need the businesses gifts, but still I see that there was a drop in the business sales, business product sales in comparison to the Christmas product. So that was just one experience or one example I can give you, but you could totally relate it. At the time of the season or the occasion, people are more looking forward to buy those trending products specifically related to the occasion than related to the evergreen niches. So you might see the up and drop in the sales. So to have that proper balance all throughout the months, to make a kind of like a good amount of money every single month, you need to have a balance. And now this balance comes with the experience, with experimenting. It doesn't come with someone else's suggestion, because every store is unique. Your customer, your client is unique, and the way your designs are being presented on the Zazzle are also unique, and there are millions of products selling on the Zazzle. So obviously it's gonna be varying for every single designer. So you have to experiment depending on what niches you're targeting. Try to go with the evergreen as well, and then trending as well. Sorry, evergreen and trending both, and then see which of them are getting you the more sales in what type of the month. Like, let me give you an example. One of the Mother's Day card I actually uploaded back in the 2021, and that got me the sales in 2022, in that exact month when the people are looking for buying the Mother's Day gift. So that was my example, like, okay, this particular trending niche, if I'm actually uploading this time, I'm good expecting to get the sales. So that kind of stuff you need to do based on your research, based on the analysis for your store. Doing a 9 to 5 job, when you're going to somewhere, you're doing your 9 to 5 job and then you're coming out. No, it's your business. And when you're doing a business, you need to be updated. You need to know what exactly working for you, what's not working for you. And I totally get it. We don't have the answers always all the time. The answers come when we actually experiment, explore, and give some time to it, and then see an analysis and all the collections and categories. Yes, I do talk a lot about the collections and categories. I did in the 2021, in the beginning of 2022, but in the middle and the late 2022, it was a time consuming for me. It was a lot of the work. So I wasn't making that active collections and categories, but then I realized again I have to do that. So probably I'm gonna do it in the 2023 as well. So collections and categories, why we emphasize so much on that? Let me tell you guys, when someone is coming across your design, they want to see whether you have the design or other product or not. Like if I'm, for example, I'm looking for a wedding invitation for my own wedding, right? I do need a wedding invitation. I do need a paper napkins, paper plates. I do need labels for my champagne bottles. Like I do need a lot of the products along with that one particular wedding invitation. And mostly when people are purchasing one particular thing for an occasion, they want the similar design or similar kind of like a theme for the rest of the product as well. One is going for black and silver design for their invitation. They're obviously going to be needing the similar kind of design or theme for the napkins, paper plates, for all the products they're going to be purchasing for their wedding, right? So if you are having a collection and you are placing that wedding invitation, that collection, and rest all the designs that you have on different products similar to one in that particular collection, it's going to be simple and easy for your customer to see, okay, I would like to purchase this wedding invitation, but since I'm looking for the similar niche or similar design, similar theme on my other product as well, so I'm going to take a look at the collection and then I'm going to go and buy, and this way to get the bulk order. This way you get the bulk order, guys, because you only gonna make more money by having a bulk order. The people think that I'm gonna make 100 sales, I wanna get 1,000 sales or something like that. No, the best way to actually make more money, to get the more sales, is to have a bulk order. And collections and categories come really handy when you're going for this particular concept, because it will going to convert you one customer only multiple different times and getting you the bulk order. Like the day when I made $1,000 in just one day on the Zazzle, at that time I only got the bulk order for one particular product. I didn't got the 100 sales or 1,000 sales in that day. No, I only got the 1 or 2 sales, but that was the bulk order that actually made me $1,000 in earning. I'm talking about the profit in earning on that single one day. So that is the best way where the collections and categories come, and that's why we do emphasize a lot on that. The tip I have for you, be inspired. Take an inspiration, guys. Don't be like a lazy cow sitting on your couch and complaining, my sale was high back in the 2020 something and now it's low. No, don't be that complaint person, or don't be that complaining mode, because when you're complaining something, that means you can't control that thing, and when you can't control, that means you can't change it. You're giving your power away to someone who is actually controlling the situation, who is actually controlling your life, your sales, and your everything. So stop blaming someone, stop complaining, and focus on the problem and try to get the solution. Because when I'm blaming something, my parents, my boyfriend, or my friends, when I'm blaming something, that means I'm actually giving my power over to that person. Because when I'm telling it happened because of that person, because of that this and that situation, that means that situation or that person has actually having the power. They can change my life, they can change me. I don't have a power, and the moment you lose your power, that means you can't change your life, you can't change your situation. That means you're gonna be there in that situation forever, for the entire lifetime, and we don't want that, right? We are the business owners, we are the entrepreneurs, we are the creative people. Creative people, the entrepreneurs, are the people who actually solve other people's problems. So when we are not about to solve our problem, when we don't know how to solve even our own problems, how are we gonna be solving other people's problems? Please be inspired. Make a habit of actually doing the research on a consistent basis. Don't do research for once in every 6 months or in a year and sitting back and, oh, this thing doesn't gonna get me the sales, oh, the market is bad, the recession is there, no one is interested in my products or something like that, the competition is big. Don't give these XYZ excuses. These are just the random BS excuses. Seriously, they're not gonna give you any sales, they're not gonna help you correct your situation, they're not going to treat your situation. If you really want to take and treat your situation and get the sales, or even want to change the situation, the only thing is to actually take the power in your hands. Don't complain, don't blame other people or situation or someone, because when you're complaining or blaming, that means you're giving your power over to someone. And when you're giving your power to someone, that means you don't have the hold over to the situation, and then you can't change it. So go on a Zazzle on a weekly basis. I would recommend you to do at least once a week. That will really going to help you, make you feel more good about you and about your business, about your Zazzle shop. Go on a Zazzle every single week. Check out what other people are selling. Check out what's there on the homepage, the bestseller category. What are the different new products that are gonna be coming up? If you are bored with the Zazzle, then go on the Etsy. Check out what the people are selling on the products, like the t-shirts or the mugs or whatever the product you want to target, whatever the niche you want to target. Check out what the different new niches are coming. Check out the trends for 2023 or 2024 or whatever it is. Go on, keep yourself inspired. If you want to be in this business for a long haul, you need to be inspired by yourself, or you need to be inspired your business. If you are tired, if you are lazy, if you don't feel like doing it, then probably you won't get anywhere. Okay? Life is a journey. There is no end point. Of course, we set the goals, but once we achieve that goal, we're gonna be having a next goal, so on and so forth. So it's kind of like a journey. Okay? There's no end point. So you always need to be prepared to keep going. If you're tired, if you feel lousy, take rest. Maybe take a 1 week off, a day off, go on a vacation, or do something that makes you feel good. But go back to your business again with a positive energy, with a good outlook, with an inspired and creative mind. Because you have the creativity, you have a history. You was creative in the beginning. You were creative when you started with the shop. That means you have the power. You are creative still. It's just that you need to actually declutter it. Like when we see the dust on the floor, we actually mop the floor, right? We don't just let the dust sit there. No, we actually mop it, clean it, and declutter it. The same thing you have to do over here. Get inspired, go on a Zazzle on a weekly basis, take a look at what's selling, what's trending. Go on a Etsy to know more about the trends. Go on a Creative Fabrica to look at the designer trends, what's trending, what design idea, what color themes are popping up. Go on, check it out, and make and products and upload it on Zazzle more often, because that will really going to help you be in a right mindset and also being positive about your journey. Because it's not always about taking an action, it's also about your mindset. A mindset is so crucial. People often miss that, and that's why I'm emphasizing so much over here, so you do take this thing in account. It's not just about the Zazzle Pro Bronze Seller, it's also about whatever you are doing in your life. Said, I'm going to be sharing the last tip, which is also really important, and that last tip will going to comprise the multiple sub tips that we're going to help you to, is to actually have a learning mindset. Keep yourself updated, plus also learn new skills. Like if you see something new coming and popping up and that you think that could be a great to check it out, just go and check it out and learn that new skill. Like I do learn a new skill. Like currently I've actually taken an initiative to actually become a Spanish blogger. Yes, I do speak Spanish, but my Espanol is not that good, and I want to become a fluent in Spanish just like I am in the English. So that's why I'm actually started with the Spanish blog. I want to be a Spanish blogger, so I'm actually learning more Spanish. This is just a one thing, guys, okay? You have to be creative in all the aspect of your life. Learn the new skill, because it's not just about bringing in the sale. It's also about you, because if you're not feeling good, then it's not a good thing, right? It's okay to be sad, it's okay to be depressed, but then you have to go back to who you are as a human. So what's coming new, what's new design patterns are coming, new stuff is coming, and also upload more products. Make a consistency schedule, like every single week you're gonna upload 5 products, 6 products, or whatever the number of products depending on your schedule. Have that consistency where you're doing it consistent basis, and plus learn new stuff every single month. Make a habit to learn something new, whether it's new in designing, whether it's new in art, whether it's new in your life or new in music, whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. The field doesn't really matter. Here I'm talking about you being in the right mindset, you being in the business mode, in the entrepreneur mode, because entrepreneur is someone who's actually being more creative, who is not like a lazy or lousy. He's like, okay, problem is there, I have the solution, I'm gonna go and fix this stuff, and they fix it, and boom. Thus you have to be in, and for that you have to keep on learning, because life is also about changing. Life keeps on changing, the things keeps on changing, and that's where the evolution, the growth comes. And for the growth, for the evolution, you need to keep on learning. You need to learn new skills. It doesn't matter whether you are 10 years old, 20 years old, 40 years old, 50 years old, 70 years old, it doesn't really matter, because I've seen the people, even 60 and 70 years old people are actually very, very fluent in the computer, even though they haven't touched the computer when they were young. But now they are very fluent in the computer techniques, and they are using the computer languaging, and they are very comfortable with that. So I've seen that. There is no age limit, there is no experience limit, there is no language limit, there is no country limit, there is no limit. As long as you are human, that means you could do it. The only limit we have is that the limit that we put on ourselves. We tell ourselves, I can't do this. This is something new. This is something risky that will gonna risk me $1,000 or something like that. When we put that limit on ourselves, we stop there. The growth stops there instantly. And when there is no growth, that means there is no evolution. That means there is no change. That means the things are stagnant. And when there is a stagnant, you won't see that much of the sales. Not just the sales, you will gonna see your life is stagnant. You're not progressing. You're not moving forward. You are there where you were 10 years back. Not in terms of money, not in terms of house or relationship. I'm talking in terms of the mindset. You were the same which you were 10 years back, 20 years back. You were the same person. So what's changed? Nothing. So when there is no growth, there is nothing new thing happening in your life, because everything is internal. If you are internally powerful, you're gonna show off that thing in your external world. Make fonts. I did fonts. I was not from the designing background at all, not from even the art background, but I could say from the past 3 years of me, like almost it's gonna be 3 years in the 2023 of the March, but almost from more than two years of being in the business field, I have learned a lot. And I'm still learning. Like every single day I'm still learning, because I want to learn. I don't want to grow old with a stagnant mindset. I want to continuously changing and adapting and learning new stuff, because that's the fun, that's the beauty. Sales, the money will eventually gonna come, because money is a currency. It will eventually gonna follow you. When you're providing value to someone, you're gonna get the money in exchange of it, because when you are giving something to someone, you're gonna receive it back. Newton's third law of work, or karma, works over here. When you are giving something out amazing, it's helping someone, you're gonna get something in return of that will gonna help you, whether in terms of money, help, relationship, family, you're gonna receive it. Hopefully these tips will going to help you for your becoming a Zazzle Pro Bronze. And also, not it's about the Zazzle Pro Bronze, it's also about your business, it's also about your life in general. These tips apply to your life as well, especially the last two tips apply to your life in general. Hopefully I have answered a lot of the comments and questions about the sales on the Zazzle. And also guys, I'm thinking from this particular month, from the January 2023 itself, I'm gonna be starting with a new series or new video series. Every single month I'm gonna be making and uploading a video which will gonna be related to the latest news, latest updates, and latest trends on the Zazzle, in the print on demand field, in the creative field. Like I'm gonna be keep you updated with the videos about the new products, the new stuffs that will gonna be coming up, and that kind of one video would be there every single month for that particular month. Like this one is about the January, so the next week video will be focusing on the new news and the updates and trends for the January 2023. So I'm gonna be letting you know about the new products launches, new design, new themes. So if you are kind of like lazy to go on a Zazzle to do the research, you can very well watch my video and you can make yourself updated with that. So I'm starting with that new series, and I'm really excited to share that experience and knowledge with you based on my own research. So if you are excited too, and if you're looking forward to that kind of video series, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for tuning in this video. I'll gonna see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye guys.